Hi, welcome to my channel and welcome to my reading. Welcome back and welcome to all my new subscribers. Today we will do a deity channeling and we will channel the deity Orisha Oko. He is a god of harvest. He's uh, the god of the African Yoruba folk, and he is a god in various countries in Africa and quite a popular god. So I will also link his story um, in the box, and you can read about him if you don't know him. I never heard of him before, but I did a research on gods of harvest, so that I don't that there is not just Demetra, and I felt so drawn to him. He has such a earthy and positive vibe to me that I decided I need to do a Orisha Oko channeling. And I'm really sorry if I pronounced this wrong, so please correct me, correct my mistakes. And to get into your reading, we will do this as always as a channeling where I will tell you what I see in front of my third eye, but still there are three groups you can choose, one, two, or three. And at the end or during the reading, we will have a look into your cards. Now, without further ado, oh wait, one thing, please only take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. But now, without further ado, let's get into your reading and see you at your pile. Bye. Hi, pile number one. Welcome to your reading. Let me see what the god Orisha Oko has in store for you. He tells me to use this stone for channeling, so let's use this and I will tell you what I see. Okay, you will have a beautiful harvest in this autumn, in this fall. You will reap what you sow, and you saw many seeds. You did a lot of work. You worked very hard for your dreams, and not only for your dreams, but also just for survival, because we all need to work for survival. But even this kind of work is a different kind of work. And he absolutely wants to focus on how much you did for this world. There's a beautiful energy with this. Now I see also Demetra. What Orisha Oko is telling me is that you're a very humble person. You're not really talking about the things you're doing, and you do way more behind the scene than many people know or would want to know, because it could be that you face some jealousy issues when it comes to other people. People who know what you bring to the table tend to be jealous. And Orisha Oko is telling me that you need to stay a little bit secretive, and not for defeating someone or for deceiving someone, but more for protecting your own energy and protecting your future plans. There is a noble energy, and there is like a noble form or a person, one in a kind, one of a kind, a person that's really nurturing the whole population of its place, the whole town. And I feel a lot of earth energy in your reading. And he actually wants to thank you for all your work, for everything you've put in, because I think that you have the problem that, first of all, you are not someone that's used to be thanked, and second, if somebody says thank you to you, you have a problem with accepting this. You have a problem with accepting good behavior towards yourself. because maybe you were neglected as child, maybe you were not ignored, but you were overseen, because maybe you had a lot of siblings and there was never time for you, or you had absent parents for whatever reasons. And Orisha Oko just wants you to know that the other world, not just him but also other spirits, they see what you're doing, and they are just so proud of you. And you will get your harvest. You will get it here and you will get it in the afterlife. And he is very, very keen to see what the future will bring to you. I mean, some things he knows already, but there's always free will. And he's telling me that you will choose wisely. So, actually, in your case, I would like to see the dice. So maybe I will do it for every pile. Please, this gets loud, so turn the volume down. And let me see what astrological signs and positions are important to you or for you. Pisces, the ninth house. Ooh, yeah, still the ninth house. And the North Node. Okay, this is now. This talks about self-actualization. I hope I pronounced this correctly. Now, from what I get, is you are such a hard worker that you use work also as a kind of escape from your own dreams and from your own wishes. Maybe they were belittled or you were belittled as a person. And Orisha Oko is telling me that it's time now for you to step into your North Node and into your destiny. And your destiny is actually quite bordery. There is a lot of art. It's artsy. There's a lot of art. There is a lot of music, writing, all those things you might be afraid of. They are here for you. I mean, they are here for everyone. But you're actually an artist, and it's time for you to let this artist in your life. Let me now see what the cards have for you. Isolation, okay. The garden, paralyze, and yes. It could be that you spend a lot of time with other people just because of the amount of work you put into maybe farming or whatever you do. And it is necessary to get to your North Node to isolate yourself a little bit. And I'm not talking about solitude or loneliness. I'm talking about being alone for being able to understand you more, for being able to do what you always wanted to do, for being able to make the first steps into music, to make the first step into painting and all that stuff. And if you're already doing it, perfect, but don't stop it. Keep going on with art and start to reach for higher levels, because your art is very healing, and it's healing to all of the people and not just to yourself. And so it's extremely important that you are also considering to use arts as a form of communication, and that you understand that art is as important as the normal work, as the reality, as dry stuff like insurance and that stuff, because there is a possibility that you're actually not killing, but you're draining yourself from happiness by just working. You need both. You need a balance, but your art is so much more than just art for you. It's healing, and it actually is work. So keep this up or start with it, and just ask Orisha Oko for help, and he will help you. as much as he can. He tells me that there are also other deities and entities that will help you, that can help you in a better way. And please, if you want to learn something new, do this. It's the perfect time. You're in the perfect position at your life, no matter your age, no matter your gender, no matter your sex. And yeah, start becoming artsy. And I really hope that this channeling helped you and that the messages resonated. And if you liked this reading, please consider to subscribe and to like it. And I wish you all the best, and we see us the next time. Bye. Hi, welcome pile number 2 to your channeling with Orisha Oko. Which stone? Okay, Orisha Oko wants me to channel with this stone. Now, from what I get is you are a very independent person, but you are somehow stuck in a situation. Maybe you're somebody that takes care of somebody else, your parents, siblings, your grandma, your grandpa, and you're not able to live the life you want to live and to live the life that's meant for you. Some of you might be nurses or doctors, something like this. I see a hospital, and you're doing this job, and there are not two groups. Some of you love the job but are tired of it because there is a bad payment and there are too strict hierarchies and a bad way of behaving towards your teammate and those kind of issues. And others studied this, but they never were meant to become this. They never were meant to work in this field, but they studied it anyways because of the title and because of the prestige. And now this group of you is unhappy. It's never too late to start again with somebody, with some yeah, maybe also somebody, but with something else. But it's time to look into your own face and see the truth. You're working something or on something that was never meant for you, and you might also succeed because you're putting in a lot of effort, but it won't make you happy and it will only drain you. Now, for some of you, actually, the dream work is something with sports. Some other people of you, yes, of course, are maybe made for arts. And then I feel some of you are made for medicine, but not for the health sector itself. So maybe you should consider to work as a freelancer or to write books about different medical issues, to become a teacher. So doing stuff that's connected but not extremely close to the health sector. You need freedom, I feel, and you don't have freedom. You need also to set up boundaries because you're not used to them, and you're somebody that's drained easily. Now, let me get the. Okay, you're out of balance. You're out of balance, and it's time for you to do the next step, and it's time for you to wake up and to understand that you can't do forever something you never actually wanted to do. Now let me see I'm sorry for the interruption, but I have a house full of people and there is always something going on. Let me see your oracle cards now. Okay, you have solution, you have sacred purpose, and you have practicality. Okay, you can actually with Virgo, and let me see the dice for you. This gets loud, so please turn down the volume if you're sensitive to noise. Virgo, Gemini, but Gemini and Virgo do share both Mercury, Pluto, and the ninth house again. Okay, first of all, you need to travel. You need to become more egotistical, and if you talk to people, you can also show them your depths. And I'm not talking about telling random people all your problems, but I'm talking about telling people when you feel that they are taking advantage of you, setting boundaries and being clear, because people might not understand that you understand them. Now let me see. So your solution is actually you going to your north node, you doing what you always wanted to do, and doing this thing in a very practical way. So yes, maybe you are a very practical person, and it could be that you are ashamed of this, that you are rather working with your hands than with your mind. But practicality and brain work, it all goes together. One cannot exist without the other. And if you are now a big thinker, a big philosopher, you still need a level of practicality to be able to get your things on paper and to get your things out into other people's mind. So your purpose, you need to understand your purpose better. You need to understand yourself better, and you could ask a medium or a psychic whether they could help you with this or not. And whatever you do, it involves this practicality, and it involves a solution centered focus. So instead of always solving other people's issue, concentrate on yourself and become more egotistical and do what you want and do it in the most practical way. And I really hope that this reading resonated and that it helped you in some way. And if it does, so please consider to like and to subscribe, and we will see us the next time. Bye. Hi, welcome to your reading pile number 3. What messages has Orisha Oko for you? Now, before we will look at your cards, we will get the channeling, and he wants me to use the tiger's eye in your case. Now, the tiger's eye, as you know, or you might know, is connected to Virgo and Gemini, is connected to Mercury, not only but also. And there are two main focus in this stone and in this topic. One is practicality and one is thinking. And Orisha Oko is telling me that you are able to connect both of them. And in your case, the reading is more about personal relationships with friends. You need to connect those two aspects to communicate with a friend, maybe to better your friendships or the communication in your friendships. There have been some issues regarding your friendships or also other relationships, and it's due to a lack of communication. And he tells me that you're too shy, or you're afraid of rejection, you're afraid of getting hurt, and therefore you're not telling them what you're thinking, what you're feeling. And that's a huge problem, because you risk to get hurt if you tell them, but if you don't tell them, you risk to get hurt even more. So it's important for you that you are actually telling people what you think and what you feel. So communication has always been a topic in your life because you are gifted when it comes to communication, but right now your throat chakra is completely blocked. Blue could help you as a color, blue, or as I always say, salt can help you. For some of you, different herbs, and the air and at the sea. It's very helpful to you. Um, some of you in this group might be elderly people. I see like 70, 80 years, and you're not sure what to do with your rent, or if it's too much to enjoy your rent just as you want, because maybe you have money and other people of your family want this money. But Orisha Oko is telling me that you worked your whole life. You need to enjoy this rent. You need to do something good to yourself. Okay, I was interrupted again. I'm sorry. Where have we been? Yes, you need to talk. You need to take care of your throat chakra. You need to talk to people, and you need to stop being so shy because you're standing yourself in the way. I know that this is not completely what I said before, but it's a kind of a slightly new message. But I lost now my connection to what I said. Let me get what else I should say. I hear they are really proud of you. You did some extreme effort. You did a great job. You went far beyond your expectations, and some of you made a career. Some of you don't made a huge development in career, but in your friendships, and those friendships now are on a new level, and you need to address certain issues you did not address before, so that this new level can also be how to say, this new level should also be treated as a new level. I see some long-term friendships changing, deep transformations, deep wounds, healing, healing, pain. All those words come into my mind. And Orisha Oko is telling me you should try to connect with other deities, other entities. Some of you, Diana, for some reason, Hera and Artemis. I don't have this right now on my channel, but I will. And Diana I said already. Some of you, Medusa. Medusa is on my channel if you're interested. And I see a lot of chakra healing, chakra work, and this will help you, and it will bring you to a whole new level of your personal development. Now let me see what the oracle cards have for you. Okay, sacrifice. Oh, wait, we need to cover this up. River of blessings and status. Okay. In your case, you need to learn that you don't need to sacrifice yourself for being blessed. So if you wish something, tell the universe you wish, but don't expect that you need to change your whole life just to get this wish. Sometimes it's important to stay open to receive, and you're maybe not the ones to do so. It's also important in your case that you let go of the thoughts of important status and social status, because um, it's just a role. I understand the psychological and sociological aspects of it, but if you're able to detach from this, you will get a completely new freedom, a freedom you never expected, and with this freedom, a lot of blessings. Don't sacrifice yourself, and don't sacrifice yourself for other people. So again, if you're working in a medical field and you're all day working, and you're like so weak, more or less weaker than your own patients, you know it's time to go, you know it's time to stop, you know it's time to end this. And I see a vacation. Just know, vacation does not always mean traveling the world, even if it's in your case a good idea. But if you can't afford it, then vacation sometimes it's also just staying at home in your pajama the whole day. That's sometimes the better medicine than everything else. You need this, you need a balance, you need vacation, you need sleep, proper sleep. Some of you don't sleep enough, and you need more happiness in your life. There is a lot of laughing, but I get that this is not a genuine laughing. It's just a trained laughing. It's the laughing, the social. It has the social role, but it's not something that comes from your heart, because you're just too occupied to function. And Orisha Oko wants you to enjoy life and wants you actually to do whatever you want to do. It's a little bit a similar message in all three piles, and actually, it's always this message, or more or less, because we are not born to be somebody's slave, and we are also not born to be the slave of a system we created. So, break free, feel good, stop with nonsense that is thrown at you. If you have a difficult work you just don't want to go on, change it, but please find yourself first a new job before you just quit. And make some plans for your free time. And I really hope that this reading resonated and that it helped you. And if it did, please consider to subscribe and to like the video. And we will see us another time. Bye.